Parsons. For anybody online, just put your questions in the chat and we'll have them read out loud. Jason, you want to kick us off?
Mark, I was wondering, kind of a slow, not just start in terms of them scoring, but the reactions to a lot of 50-50s that were out there. And then big change at halftime formation, et cetera. What did you see kind of in the two different halves, the performance level?
Yeah, well, first of all, Orlando were very good. I thought they had an electric first half, and we've played them a lot this year to pre-season. We've had training games against them. Well done to them, and they deserve a lot of credit. And it starts there. I don't think when we don't do our job, it doesn't do credit. When I say that, because I will, doesn't give them enough credit. I think they made it hard for us. But I think you nailed it. So when we change shape in the second half, everything is harder because we don't know a new shape. However, the performance was much better. It wasn't because shape, tactics, because they're new. We had to take more risk. We needed to get higher people and stretch their back line a bit more behind, but also width-wise. And the mindset was different. Yeah, the first half, unfortunately, wasn't us. I'm disappointed that our team looked like that, but I'm more disappointed that a lot of individuals, everyone's worked so hard. They've done a great job this week, and no one, right, starting from me, no one was good enough in that first half. And yeah, playing at Audi Field this year has been really special. And tonight we're 2-0. The crowd were incredible. We go 3-0 down. I thought the crowd did everything they can. Even when we're 3-0 and getting chances, this place was electric. And 10, 11 years the league's been going, and to be able to see this kind of community in DC area is a massive highlight of a disappointing night. So I want to apologize of our performance, but thank them because we've creating something special in this stadium. And first half not good enough, second half much better, but the game was getting too hard at that point. Next goal was going to win. And I thought we could get it, and once they got it, yeah, it became tough.
Somewhere in that first half, maybe not necessarily figuring out tactically how, obviously you had to make that change at halftime, but did the players sort of find the intensity level, performance level as the half wore on, or did that really take the break and sort of hit reset?
Yeah, we were just doing some things that we don't normally do, making some decisions, and everything just wasn't there. So it's intensity. It's easy for me to say just intensity, but with the ball, we weren't doing things we normally do. We weren't wanting the ball, showing for the ball in the spaces. We weren't getting to the 2v1. We played into the 2v2 over and over again. And then in defending, thought we did a great job in keeping them wide in a few areas, and then around the box. That was tough for us when the balls went in the box from them. Felt like we were quite open and vulnerable. Yeah, intensity. Yeah, second half it was harder. The spaces were bigger, but everyone was ready to step up and try and make something happen. Of course, if we had that, would have made up for us being poor in decision making first half. We could have evened the game out. But back to Orlando, they were superb tonight. First half they were electric, and second half it was just an even game. Credit to them coming away from home and putting that type of performance in. And for us, yeah, we have a lot of work to do this week, and disappointing that an opportunity at home has snuck away from us.
When you have a delay like that in pregame, is there anything to that delay that could have possibly contributed to a slow start?
No, I thought the advantage could be with us, a bit more comfortable sitting at home. I've been in these a lot. I've actually been on them on the road probably a bit more. And yeah, when you're on the road, you're here for one thing and one thing only, and to stay focused is maybe a bit more uncomfortable, but maybe easier at home. You feel more relaxed, maybe in the comfort. But I thought the players did a great job. Of course, performance didn't show, but they managed the staff, the performance staff did a great job in taking care of the players. I don't want to lean there. I think we did some good things. But yeah, we're carrying too much weight. It wasn't everyone at their best first half, and it was tough, and goals change games, of course. 1-0, I think we woke up at 2-0 out of nothing, a chance. Was tough.
So then what you said earlier, you think if Hatch scores that goal or passes and they guys score, they can win the game from there?
No, I think that our communication in the final third, Nicole knew number 10, Lena knew number 9 in the first half next to Hatchie. It was tough for us to get in the spaces on the ball that we normally do. And second half, threw a lot of tactical communication out the window to be in better positions compared to against what Orlando were doing. And yeah, I think we broke down multiple times, and yeah, we needed a score at some point tonight. Absolutely.
Back to the delay for the last one. More comfortable here being on delay than the soccerplex.
Yeah, I was talking about the Soccerplex weather system during the delay because they had an elite weather system. I'm not sure what we have here because I haven't had it, but yeah, thinking of Ryan and Keith and the guys at the Soccerplex who would help support us through those weather delays. Actually got my first NWSL win thanks to a nice weather delay at Soccerplex. So fond memories of a difficult moment.
Not Chicago out of the playoffs.
Yeah, I think they reminded me of that every once a year.
More questions for Coach? Michael?
Thoughts on Chloe and Savannah's performance?
Very good highlights, big highlights. Two things defensively, they were monsters. They were spirit players. They were aggressive, and then I thought they made really good decisions. Chloe was just great on the turn, receiving, and then finding free players. And then Savannah did a great job. She beat people on the outside to get crosses. She came inside, had a fantastic shot that the keeper tipped over. Very happy with those two. And yeah, you at halftime, you obviously have to make some changes, and those two really helped us. And come back to kind of the first question, tactics. I think actually it gets a little bit harder because we don't know them. I think everyone stepped up. I think these two had a big impact. We've never had that issue throughout the whole season. Players coming off the bench, finishing, built culture of making us better when you come on, and those two had really bright nights tonight.
JJ?
To follow up on the last question, the relationship between Chloe and Hatch seems to be developing a lot more, especially was on display in that second half. Can you go more into that?
Yeah, I think Hatch connects well with everyone. She's such a smart player. She reads people, and Chloe's the best thing about Chloe. She's brave. She receives the ball to go forward. She wants to dribble forward. She wants to pass, cross, shoot forward. She's a player that you won't see going backwards or sideways often. I think when you have a midfielder doing that and an elite number 9 like Hatch, then they're going to have a connection. I think that if we look back to the last 20 minutes, probably could have got Cam in the game on the right side a little bit more because she has the pace to be able to beat people. But Chloe, Hatch, Paige, Savannah, I think they did a good job, and just wish we could have got Cam in the game until late. She had a couple of runs. Very happy with Chloe, Hatch, and I think that's more that they are decision makers and they do great connecting with everyone. They were just close proximity. Pleased for those, and Hatch throughout the whole game, the first half, thought she was very important to us, and the game just got away, made it difficult, and we start getting desperate, and organisation goes out the window a little bit, but the intensity second half kept it close. It didn't look good. She got hit on the eye. I saw it live. It's already swollen a little bit, so hopefully we can get an update to you guys Monday, Tuesday. Hopefully she's okay. Some don't mind losing games. It sometimes happens, but it crushed me when a young player comes on and does really well and then takes a hit in the face like that. Hopefully she's okay.
To ask a little about, looking at the lineup coming in, I know I thought Bailey and Brooks would be switched around. What influenced the decision to keep Bailey as a right back and then bring Amber up maybe a little higher in the midfield than we've seen her in the past?
Team communication. So I think one, and I'm not absolutely not using this as an excuse. I think it's just an observation. Like Orlando losing 2 meant they'd kept a lot of team communication. So we had already lost 4, I think, from the starting lineup, maybe. A lot of team communication lost. So then to move Dorian and break what Tara, Dorian and also Hatch and Enos had been building. It's it's a communication, not talking football communication and understanding each other. Amber's been a midfielder, of course. She's done a lot for us in the midfield in training as well, and this week she's had a fantastic week in preparation. And when you're playing an 8 in our system, of course you get high, but it's about qualities. So Paige, you see that she can get up and down, but also wide because she can do all of that. With Amber, I felt by keeping her in areas where she can get on the ball and play passes, but also roll wide because she'd been there a lot this season because she's got great delivery. She could play to her strength. So it's yeah, when we put her in there, keep communication for soccer communication and play Amber in a way where we could get her in the areas she's used to, not ask her to do anything too new. And defensively, in the 8, you have to press, and Amber's fantastic at pressing and winning tackles.
You kind of just touched upon it, but what has this process been like over the last couple of weeks in terms of plugging in 4 new starters, trying to find combinations, and you kind of touched on like the cohesiveness. Like, can you really replicate that in practice, and does it like to have a real match like this?
Yeah, I told the team at halftime as well that I was sad that everyone's worked really hard to be prepared for this. And of course, I'm upset that I didn't get our team ready to the point, but also I just felt players who'd done so much work. We weren't at our best, and everyone wasn't at their best. And I think they deserve this moment as much as anyone else. I know it's all about the team, but I felt for individuals today because everyone's done such great work. Can you replicate it? Well, it's tough, but we've done everything to replicate it in Challenge Cup opportunities, in playing teams on the road when we travel, taking everyone and getting. But tonight, everyone in the first half wasn't there, so if we were there. I don't know if we're probably talking about this. If everyone was present, everyone was at their best. Yeah, tonight we weren't, and yeah, we got to look at ourselves. We've got hard work to do this week. But you touched a nerve because I'm so happy with how much people have worked hard. Just upset for them for our team, but for also individuals. They didn't get to show it tonight. Their work has deserved more than they did tonight, and yeah, we'll get back to more work, and that's the beauty of being here in this league where you have to play this period. I love this period. I love the challenge of this period, and yeah, you'll see a big reaction next week. Yeah, no, I think first half we all weren't there. That's it. All of us, starting with me, we all weren't there. And if they don't score 2 goals, it will feel a bit better. But before those goals were going in, it was very clear that we were not at the level we normally are in Challenge Cup, or we are in training this week. We weren't there. You can't squeeze a bright light out of me. Second half, happy with everyone. It actually got harder for us, but we played better.
Questions for Coach?
Andre, quiet.
All right, thank you. Very good question.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Good
you.
to see you, Dan. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. We'll play better for you next time. It's good to see you, okay? Thanks, everyone.
Ashley Hatch and Chloe Ricketts. Jason?
Thanks you both for speaking with us. Wanted to ask a little, I guess actually this would be really for you for the first half, in the first half.
I mean, transition. I feel like anytime we lost the ball in midfield, they ran at us and we let them dribble all the way and and I think we still need to improve on.
And then maybe for both of you, second half, Mark said, you change formation. It's not something.
Yeah, so Hatch has been like one of my greatest mentors. She's probably the nicest person. Yeah, so Hatch has been like one of my greatest mentors. She's probably the nicest person I've ever met off the field, and like just learning from her on and off the field has been really helpful for me. She's like a big sister to me.
Thanks, Chloe. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we haven't had a ton of time together on the field, but just the type of player that Chloe is, when she comes on the field, she works hard. She wants to make things happen. I'd like to think I'm the same way too. So I think we both kind of have that desire to want to go forward. So whenever she does get the ball, I know we're probably going to try and go forward. So that's really helpful. And I'm looking forward to continuing our relationship, but everyone else's relationship on the field.
But just like as the game got more visible, kind of back.
I don't have much more to add to that. I feel like that's what she did. She brought a lot of energy when she came on the pitch, and we needed that.
So it's kind of like the game was kind of a tale of two halves. You guys were able to create more scoring opportunities in the second half. I just wonder what was said in halftime to kind of just have that switch going on in the second half.
We just knew it needed to be better all around the pitch. We needed to take care of the ball, but also we just need to have a little bit more grit, win some more tackles, be a little more aggressive. And so that's what we did.
Actually, I did kind of want to ask, obviously this is a pretty difficult moment to be here at this point in the year, but captaining the team, does that maybe, I don't want to say like make everything better, but does it at least help or provide some sort of balance for you in the last few days, weeks?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this time is a new opportunity for me to kind of step into bigger shoes and to help lead this team. So I was honored to wear the captain's band today, and just looking forward to continuing to grow into that position and helping everyone around me.
Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Chloe. Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Sam.